Hello, back to the 12 days of transforming reviews. And again, we're not going to be reviewing anything Hasbro related again, sort of. It's complicated, I'll explain later. But we have the Entourage back here. We have Savage Noble, Master Force Slipstream, Master Force Windblade, Sorry Sundak, and the twins, Ryan and Prima. You may also notice that they're not all wearing Christmas hats. That's because these things are really not meant to wear hats. See, I was only just barely able to get Ryan his hat, and it's a little too big for him. Windblade, she can barely wear hers because of the bun on the back of her head, and yeah, Savage Noble, his is just resting on his ears, and in the next couple of reviews, when I'm only going to be having like one or more of these out, I'm probably just going to nix the hats altogether. Now, Colt Robo here has an interesting story behind him. This is actually a miniaturized version of a Diaclone character. Sadly, the miniaturization of this does not translate this to being a good toy. It's more of a curiosity, but I'll get more into that when I get into robot mode. But as you can see, it is completely 100% die-cast metal, and there's actually a working trigger where you can kind of see there's that little thing at the moving back and forth. From what I've seen, the larger version actually shot projectiles. And I'm pretty sure this thing was supposed to as well, but the feature was removed because this was released in the 80s, after that whole Battlestar Galactica toy incident where a child choked to death. So yeah, child safety, toy safety laws kind of went into effect when this came over to the States, which is probably why the whole shooting mechanic has been removed. So let's get down to transformation, and this is where the thing kind of falls apart. We pop this open like so. There's that little latch that's the only thing holding the gun together. Fold this forward. Gotta get our thumbnail in there to pop up the head. And we gotta collapse this. Fold down the legs. There's somewhat of a knee and hip there, but it's really just for show. Gotta make sure everything's collapsed in place, and there is the robot mode, which doesn't really stand on its own too well, and it's kind of floppy, kind of not that great. I'm not sure how much of the looseness is actually due to the age or just from the bad construction. As I said, it's more of a curiosity piece than something you should really get in your collection. I mean, if you think it looks interesting and you like the novelty of it, then by all means go ahead. These things are pretty dirt cheap. I mean, when I found this guy was like $3 at a antique shop. But yeah, for the most part, the novelty is all you're really gonna get this for. As a solid transformer, not so much. But hey, that's just me. So that is my review, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!